The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Gun. 11. Right, 80. Shot.
The drive will start on the ground. And out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Right, 80. Right, 11. 12. 11. MT. Take.
They'll motion the slot man right.
Down.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third and 6.
11. Here we go. But 11 mighty. 11. Down.
Burrow moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mighty. Here we go. 11. 180. Down.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
12.
From the shotgun, it's no one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Thomas.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
I'm fine, ready?
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Right, 80. 11 MT. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Right to the air is Leonard. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
The RPO, it's Nakua. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
20-yard pickup there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
With the rookie out of Oregon, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
79. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
They'll stick with him again. Has some room inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Buccaneers 7, Panthers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Right, 12. 11 Thomas. Stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. Down the sideline past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big play to kick off this drive. 41 yards.
And the Panther first
Well, I'm not
down.
sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
11 Thomas. Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right stop.
Now, Burrow. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. Burrow to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Third down and 3.
Shut up. Check out.
He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Panthers are going to recover the football. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific passing catch, but got to finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge, explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. That's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
On one, right? Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, tight. 11 MT, tight. That's your man, that's your man.
Here's Burrow. Open man downfield is Leggett. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
To the ground, the 1st down run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
11 mighty.
McMillan, the man in motion. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
11. Here we go. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Now a give up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. Big 13.
Burrow. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 19-yard line.
First and 10, it is Leonard. Open man downfield, it's Rice. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. No turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To the air is Leonard. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Ready, ready. Trap 60, trap 60. Tag. 19, tiger. 19, 19 tight. 19 tight.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
2nd and 5.
33-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And not much there. Quick defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. The RPO, that one is complete, and he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
7-yard gain.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now the Bucks will take their first timeout as the clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Riggs. Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60. Check out.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one, taken in. Touchdown, Tampa.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They're on the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
The Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at midfield. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 4. They'll throw. It's Leonard. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here, first and 10. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The defense stringing him out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
To the air on third down. Here's Leonard. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And a mark this down inside the 35. There on the stop.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
To throw is Burrow. Moving outside the pocket, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Josh Hines-Allen into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tenerella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep, and he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready up! Warrior 70! Check! 60 Eagles! 60! Cut 19! Go!
On 1st down, Leonard. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Big strides, look at him go! And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
On the return, here's Turpin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
12, 12, 12. Let's get set. 180. Like hot. 11,
We
11,
get
11.
in motion. Burrow now to throw on first down. To the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Here we go.
A gain of 14.
On first down, Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that's a handful for any defense.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A gain there of 27 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
The 11-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Gun.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. Third down and 9.
Let's get set. 180.
Now, Burrow. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Milton Williams. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go. 60 license, 7 violence, 7 violence. Get up.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 34. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. 79 Bronco. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
It is brought in the end zone. Wk11, He's got a half dozen for the year. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Panthers 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. 180. Nice hop. 11 MT tape.
Burrow. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go.
Now give on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
11 mighty.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score. Game on. Taylor McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
A return now from the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll run on 2nd down, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Hey, smash. Count. 7-5.
From the gun, here's Leonard. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. Throwing on 1st and 10. They'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At their 48-yard line.
To throw is Leonard. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
60, go!
A handoff as they try to run it here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening.
Down by Trevin Wallace.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Let's go now. Steady.
That is caught outright on the RPO. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 7 yards.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. Got a man. Good job coming back to the ball on the completion. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here's 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Now on 2nd and long.
11.
Now Burrow. A throw there, caught by Leggett. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucks. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.